the relationship, not everything is straight, not everything is happy, and sometimes those moments are very special. And I think Marche, where we were like in between, I want to be with you, like I love you, I want to be with you, but we need to take also like,
because we come from two different backgrounds, and going to visit his family, getting to know where he comes from, it really like gives you a better understanding of like, it gave me a better understanding of who you are, and and I think that's very important, especially coming to understanding and accepting who you are as a person. It opened my eyes a lot. It's a very different environment, different perspectives, different beliefs, different values, and you learn a lot.
First of all, can you introduce yourself?
ladies first.
Hi, my name is Hadassah, and I'm a musician. Play guitar. Yes.
Chai Verdu. Right now, I work for the startup incubator that I'm sure you're familiar. Maybe your group knows a little bit of it. I'm a mentor and also business developer there. So help other kids with their startups and try to develop the brand within the community and outside the community in San Jose, Silicon Valley. And I also have my own startup in Costa Rica, but trying to move it here in the States. It's the next step.
Then first of all, how old are you?
I am 25.
24.
What does it feel like to be your age?
It's a good question. I feel at the same time very young, but at the same time I'm starting to realize the seriousness of reality at the same time.
Yeah, I agree with her. I think like at some point, I'm very young and I've been lucky to have achieved a lot of things. And I should feel proud, and I feel proud, but at the same time, it's weird because sometimes I feel like I'm too late for things. And I think that's something that happens maybe in these societies that are very fast and have a lot of opportunities. You achieve a lot, but sometimes you feel like you need more time, which is it's not recommendable. But yeah.
Then, if you have any regret, what is the biggest regret that you have?
For me, I think the biggest regret is being afraid to put myself out there. I feel that if I pushed myself to not be as afraid, that I would be in a different place. I would have more opportunities to do what I really would like to achieve. And I think I regret of fear. Fear is what really holds me back sometimes. Yeah. So that's my only regret, I would say.
Regrets that I have. I think at some point just being more aware of where I'm at and the amount of opportunities that, as I mentioned, also around you. And I think that's part of one being very harsh on yourself. But if I were to do things again, for example, I lived in New York and I realized I missed so many art opportunities, so many different experiences that I just didn't take because I wasn't aware. And that's something I regret not being aware of. Right now, there's an art gallery behind us, and now I'm taking the chance to be here. So yeah, just be more aware of where you are. And
Okay, that's cool. Then, what's your major?
I am pursuing a career in music education.
I just finished my master's in business administration, so an MBA with a concentration in data.
Then, why do you choose that major?
I chose that major because when I started playing San Jose State, I was tutoring a lot. I was helping out other students with music, and I realized that I enjoyed a lot showing my passion with music, helping others understand music, and that really inspired me to lean more into the education system. Also because within music education, you learn a bit about everything, like composition, arranging, learning how to conduct bands, and you get your feet wet in like different areas in music, and that's why I chose music education.
To be completely honest, I didn't know why I chose business. I didn't know what to do, and I'm from Costa Rica, and they told me, you got a scholarship to play soccer. Now you got to choose a career, and I wanted to be a soccer player, so I was like, dude, what am I going to choose? I chose business, and I just kept going with it. Then I'm supposed to play for 4 years, but then COVID happened. They gave me an extra year to play. I graduated early in 3 years, so I was like, let's do a master's. And I tried to get the data, because data is, the classic go-to, but I realized that data wasn't the best thing. Maybe I should have taken, I don't know. I'm happy with what I took, where I'm at right now. But to be honest, I just thought if I'm getting the opportunity to get a master's, let's just take whatever. So yeah.
Then, if there are any chance to change your major, what would it be?
I honestly wouldn't. I wouldn't change my major because it helped me grow as a person. It was a lot of like character building, I got the opportunity to teach children from 4th grade to 8th grade music, and it's changed my perspective in education. It's helped me a lot with music, so I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it at all.
I would actually change it. If I were to do my life again, I think for someone that's doing their major, I think you should go for a little bit more of your passion. So if hers is music, go for music. If you don't know what to do, take your time and see what you want to do. Yeah, I think I would have done marketing maybe. And I think I would have also done the MBA. And the reason I'm saying that is because, let's say, you can always get an MBA, right? But if you have already a career that's specific, let's say any anthropology, you're an anthropologist, or you are a finance, or you are music, and you go into your career, you work 2 years, 3 years, and then you get an MBA. Now you have the credits and the credibility that you can manage a team of whatever specialty you did. So in reality, you just went and excelled. Opposed to if you just choose business, like, yes, you can do everything, but if you do everything, you don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Then can I ask you about like your story, like love story?
Love story?
Yeah, can I ask to you?
Yeah.
Then first of all, are you two a couple?
Yes, we are.
Then how did you meet?
I want her to answer because my answer is super romantic and hers is not that romantic. So I want her to go first.
That's cool.
Okay,
I want her
it's
to go
okay.
first.
So I recently just came back from studying abroad in Spain. I decided to take a month to study in Spain music and guitar, and I just came back to the U.S.
This was a year ago.
Yes, a year ago.
More than a year
In
ago.
August,
Yeah.
and I met up with my guitar professor. We were, talking about what expectations for the year, what I wanted to do, and after my lesson, I had my guitar, and I was walking home, and I saw Chavi from a far distance, and our eyes interlocked, and I was considering like not walking towards him. I was nervous, I was like, maybe I'll go around, the long way home, but I don't know what it was. I just decided to walk towards him, and we met, and he was like, "Hi, my name's Chavi." I'm like, "I'm Harasa." He's like, "Do you play guitar?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And I pulled out my guitar and I asked him if he played, and he did. And later on, we exchanged contact information, and one of my friends had a show or a gig at 5 Points, which is like a jazz bar venue, and I invited him over, and that's it. Yeah, that's where everything started.
I want to tell my point of view now.
Okay.
So basically I was going to campus. I was going to ask for a job somewhere because I didn't have a job. So I go and I leave the bike rack, and then I see her walking, and I play guitar at home, and I see this girl with this super cool white guitar case, and I was so far, but I could see because she's little, but she had the
It's
guitar
huge, yeah.
case and everything, and I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. And I play guitar, and as she's walking by, I saw her, and I was like, hey, like, do you play guitar? And she said, no, I play piano. No, I'm kidding. I said, is that a guitar? And she was like, yeah. It is a guitar. I was like, oh, no way. Is it like acoustic or something? And she said, yes, it is acoustic. I was like, oh, no way. And she said, like, oh, it's like a Spanish whatever guitar. I was like, oh, we have to see it now. So she went and showed me the guitar. And then she asked me, can you play? And I said, a little bit. And she gave me the instrument, and I played something. And she was like, yeah, let's just exchange contact info. And I told her, like, let's play one day. Let's jam. And she was like, yeah. And then a couple of days after, I texted her, like, oh, we haven't talked at that time. I just texted her, like, what are you up to? And she told me, I'm actually going to see some live music in San Jose, so around here. And I was like, nothing. And she said, do you want to come? You want to accompany me? And I said, yes. I grabbed the bike, got to the place. And then from there, I think that's where the love story started.
Then this is my final question. Is there any very impactful experience of both of you, like some dating or experience?
3 moments. What are the 3 moments you remember from our dating?
Okay, so there's one moment. The first moment was I had to leave a music group, and I felt really sad about it. And Chavi was like, let's talk about it. And I learned it's okay to be sad about things that you care about. That was the first, most impactful moment for me. The second, I would say, I was going through a very difficult moment, and he pushed me. He's like, it's not bad to go seek help. I was dealing with a lot of, family problems, and he pushed me to seek professional help, and I think that's really helped me a lot to understand myself and to learn how to process difficult moments. The third is recently I've had a lot of amazing opportunities in my career. I've met a lot of professors that inspired me and that are currently pushing me to be the best that I can be. And I would say learning to accept Chavi's honest feedback and
Wow.
learning to listen and accept a different perspective outside of my own. I think that's also helped me grow as a person as well.
So I think that it's funny. She mentioned maybe hard times. You know, in the relationship, not everything is straight, not everything is happy, and sometimes those moments are very special. And I think for me, one that is a highlight was when it was actually recently. I was hangry, and I didn't know. Hangry is like you're hungry and you're angry, and I didn't know. I've always been like I've never been hangry, and she spotted that with my family, and she told them, "Oh no, he's hangry," and I didn't know. But it was crazy that she knew me so well that she knew that. And even my parents were like, "What? Like, why are you being this way?" And then I was like, "Why am I being this way?" And the fact that she can see that and she can acknowledge that and she knows then how to treat it so well shows how much she cares. And for me, that's very important. Another thing that for me was very impactful is that Point Reyes for me was amazing.
Oh yes.
Point Reyes, we went for a trip to a little bit norther than San Francisco, and just to be in nature with her and to be one day, like one of our first days, just the whole day together and having to see the whole world that's up there that's so different than from here. It's just like everything was so cool, and to share with someone that's important, it's just very special. And the fact that she took the time and her own willingness to do it, you know, not everyone is like that. And then one other time that I think was really good, I would say was maybe March.
March, yes.
March, where we were like in between. I want to be with you, like I love you, I want to be with you, but we need to take also, like, I think a moment to love ourselves and to reset. And I think during March we decided to focus a little bit on ourselves, be open about the relationship, and work on ourselves, but for her, and she would work on her for me. And it was a moment in which we were like, okay, let's slow things down, let's take a moment to think. And we did, and we came back, I think, stronger. And I think having that moment was so important because now I'm not afraid of whatever life has to offer because we did so well with that. So yeah.
That's so cool. Then, what is the biggest impactful memory about your relationship?
Yeah, I think maybe perhaps would be like that moment in March, and maybe Costa
Yeah.
Rica. She went to Costa Rica to visit my family, and I think that's very cool too. You know, that she did that. Everything went good. You know, everything went good.
I like to add on to that. It's also like, you know, like, because we come from two different backgrounds, and, you know, going to visit his family, getting to know where he comes from, it really like gives you a better understanding of, like, it gave me a better understanding of, you know, who you are, and and I think that's very important, especially coming to understanding and accepting who you are as a person. It opened my eyes a lot. It's a very different environment, different perspectives, different beliefs, different values, and, you know, you learn a lot, and I think that experience went really well.
That's cool. Then let's finish this interview.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Thanks for remembering me.
no, of course. Anytime you're here and we're here, or I don't know where we will be, but yeah, let us know, and for sure we can learn something. And I wish you the best.
Thanks. Really thanks. Have a good time.
There you go.
Wait, you've just been traveling around interviewing a lot of people?
Yeah, from east to here.
Wow.
East to west, yeah.
Awesome. So you're almost done.
No, I need to go to east now.
Oh, the East
For next
Coast?
week, yes.
Like New York?
New York, Boston, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
I'll go there next week.
Oh, that's exciting. I
Well,
love that
Eve,
for you.
good luck.
Really, thank you.
Of
To you,
course.
to you. Let us know if you need anything, okay?
Okay.
And if you want to interview someone, there is an artist here. Maybe you would like. And if not, come here. Bring the stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
show,
like,
I'll show you someone. Bring the stuff. So.